to generate leads for your real estate business with Facebook ads? Well, grab yourself a glass of wine and let's dive into the top 10 real estate lead generation Facebook ads. Now, this is a glass of coconut water because I am pregnant. So I'll be enjoying that type of hydration, but whatever drink of choice you have, let's dive in. I'm Amanda Fazlani, co-founder of Designed for Agents, where we help real estate professionals close more deals by mastering your marketing, branding, production, and advertising strategies. So we've got 10 different things to cover. Let's dive in. I'm going to break each one down because these ideas for your Facebook ads are solely for lead generation. Now, you can, double dip with branding. Obviously, your logo might be in some of these, your face might be in some of these, your website is definitely in them, and you will naturally build brand, but I'm going to make a separate video for branding only ads. So let's dive into number 1, which is creating an ad where you give property list access, right? So what does this mean? The easiest type of ad to run, honestly, it's like the perfect beginner ad for real estate agents and brokers. It's running an ad where you have a photo of a property that looks really, really good on the inside or outside. And the idea is that the person is enticed to click on the ad in order to view a list of homes for sale in the particular area that you were targeting, right? So obviously this list will be hosted on your website. You need to have an IDX website to really make that work, where it shows the different properties. But the key thing here, like the most important part, and for a lot of these, this is what you're going to need, is that you need to have an IDX website that actually collects lead information, right? So it needs to be a situation where when they visit a certain page on your website, your website will not show them what they want to see until they put their name, email, and phone number into a pop-up or something on the page, and then they can see what it is they want to see. Is it okay if they go to your website, they can view one property and then it asks them to further information before they view all the other ones? Yes, that is perfectly fine. We have done it that way. Those Facebook ads work just fine. But that is one example of an ad that you can do to generate leads that works really well, and it's pretty straightforward, right? Number 2 are new listing squeeze pages. So in some markets, not every market, like I know this is for the Long Island, New York market, it's kind of against the rules. You can run an ad where you have a brand new listing that's coming soon, and you can entice people to sign up to be the first to see photos, videos, get the pricing, get the description, and all the details for the property, only if they sign up through the ad, right? So they'll know about it before, everyone else on the market knows about it, before it hits MLS and Zillow and all of those different websites. That is another ad. Number 3 is where you do a buyer swipe up ad. So this one is a bit more of a modern take, and it does require your face, right? And it would essentially look like an Instagram reel. Now, there's 2 ways that you can do this. It can either be where you're just like here in your office kind of thing, and you just record on your phone and you say, if you're looking to buy a home in XYZ city, swipe up now or click below, or whatever the platform is that you're putting it on and what it says, right? Swipe up now to view the newest homes for sale in XYZ city, or view the newest homes for sale under 800,000 or under 500,000, right? That is essentially your script. You record the video, it's seconds long. And when they swipe up or click or whatever the case may be, it takes them to your website that has an IDX list. So it essentially operates the same way as number 1, except it's a video of you. This is going to work fantastic on Instagram stories, Instagram reels, if you put the ad in, like to scroll through reels, Facebook stories, Facebook in video, right? There's so many different options for where to put this ad as far as the ad placements go. But very fun, and you're definitely building brand with your face, right? Number 4 is a video tour ad. So let's say you have a brand new listing, or someone in your office has a brand new listing and they're cool with you using the video. you can run an ad where it's strictly for video views, and then you're going to retarget them later, which is how you would generate the leads. But essentially, you do a video tour, and based on how long they watch that video, that would be the deciding factor for whether or not you retarget them with the second ad. Option 2 is that you run a video tour ad and you don't give any details about the particular property, but you say, want to know how much this property costs and where it's located? Click here. And then they would go and click through, and it'll be the same situation, except instead of a list of properties that they're going to look at, it'll be a landing page for just that property that they have to sign up for in order to get more pictures and details about the particular property or to book a showing, right? So similar to ad number 2, except it's video centric. Number 5 is an ebook download ad. So this is assuming that you create some type of PDF ebook where it's giving them some type of value. So if it's for sellers, it's how to prepare to list your home in the market, or 5 things real estate agents don't want you to know before you sell your house, right? Ooh, clickbaity. You can get really creative with this. And the idea is that they want this ebook, it interests them, it's something that they are willing to exchange their name, email, phone number for. Same rules apply. They click on the ad for the ebook, and they're going to go to your website and have to give their name, email, phone number in order to get the download. Number 6 is a dynamic property ad. So Facebook ads has an option that you can actually hook up your IDX website to. It's a little, tech on the techie side. But if this is for you, right, we have 10 options in this video. You don't have to pick this one. If this is for you, then you can actually have Facebook sort of do a carousel of different properties based on live data that's coming from your website from the IDX, right? Again, very techy, but if you're able to, you can test this type of ad. Number 7 is an educational event. So if you are someone who hosts first-time buyer events or for sale by owner events or credit events, and you collaborate with other vendors like lenders, credit specialists, inspectors, appraisers, things like that, and you're hosting a live event or a Zoom event, you can have a sign up on your website or direct them to Eventbrite or something. Not ideal. Ideally, it's your website. But no matter what we want is to collect the information, put it in our CRM, nurture, follow up, all that jazz to get them into contract down the road when they're ready, yada, yada, right? But the idea is that you are hosting some type of event and you're promoting the fact that you're hosting this, right? A lot of agents will just kind of host a first-time homebuyers event and solely rely on shouting it from the social media rooftops organically, especially if you don't have like a huge following like that, or a audience that's really like niche and dedicated from your market area. So your best bet is to actually run an ad for it that is niche and for your market area. Number 8 is a market report ad. Now this might actually attract both buyers and sellers because, well, one, buyers are interested in what's going on in the market. Is it a good time to buy? What's happening with the interest rates? What's happening with the home prices? And then sellers are also interested because they want to know not only the same information as buyers, but they want to see, has my home gone up in value? Has it gone down in value? Have any of my neighbors sold their property, etc., etc., right? So doing the market report thing could actually work for you, especially if you're in an area where things are changing very drastically, right? The time that I'm making this video, things are changing very drastically. So this might be a great ad that could work for you in your market. Number 9 is a just sold ad. Now you might be wondering, why would I run a just sold ad? I sold it. Like, who's going to want to see it? Here's the kicker. You can do one of 2 things. Number 1 is that you can run a just sold ad and target buyers. And the idea is that this one's gone, but you can see other ones, right? Similar to ad number 1 by clicking this link, and then they go and they have to sign up in order to view the list of the newest properties. Or option 2 is that you would go ahead and target sellers and they see that this is just sold, and what you're offering them instead is a home valuation. Right now, obviously the home valuation that your website is able to give, it's not going to be accurate, right? It's probably just as accurate as the Zestimate. But the idea is that you're going to get their information, and then you can contact them and say, hey, the data that these algorithms use in order to calculate your home valuation isn't always correct. In fact, you know, we can calculate the number much better. Let's hop on a quick phone call so that way I can give you like a proper number, right? And ideally you just call them right away and tell them that, and then you can ask them questions about the property, ask them when they're interested in going, why they're interested in moving, and things like that, and just follow, you know, the usual thing that you would do with sellers. And number 10 is a blog post ad. So let's say that you write a blog post that's very educational, similar to the ebook idea, right? Where you're giving a lot of tidbits of advice. You can actually set it up where someone has to sign up in order to read that blog post. And it could be for buyers, it could be for sellers, it could be for renters, it could be for investors, right? It really depends on who it is that you're trying to attract, what type of leads you're trying to generate, right? So those are the 10 different types of Facebook leads generation ads you can run for your real estate business. And there are more than just, you know, this particular list, but these, in my opinion, are not only easy and have a lot to do with your own website, and you can easily create using Canva or some other design tool, or even stock images and videos, right? They're super easy to create. They don't require a huge budget. It's not a complex strategy. And that is why I favor these 10 different ad strategies. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you sign up for Marketing Mondays. It's in the link in the description below. We send out an email every Monday morning, unless we don't, but then we usually send it out Monday night. And basically, we give you bite-sized information that you can actually apply to your business, right? Strategies and tips on marketing, branding, production, and advertising. Now, I will see you in the next video. And as always, I'm wishing you tons of happy new clients, accepted offers, and a whole lot of closings.